This isn't a question of will it happen or won't it happen. This is a question of how do I effortlessly make it happen. We are getting into how to effortlessly manifest your desires starting today. We want immediate action, immediate advice, not immediate results. Okay, that's what I'm hearing from Spirit about your reading today. As you can see, this is a pick a card, pick a pile, pick a crystal, whatever you want to call it, right? Or all of the above, really. We're not, we're not saying here that you're not already manifesting. We're not saying here that things aren't already working in your favor. But effortlessly is the key, okay? As you saw by the title, this is going to be a choose your own destiny, choose your own path. So in the first part of this reading, as you can see, we have 3 groups you can pick from, 1, 2, and 3. And in the second part of this reading, you're going to use your rising sign. If you do not know your rising sign, you can use your sun sign, but I definitely recommend using your rising sign, seeing as it's one of the most accurate to you, okay? If you already know what pile you're going to pick and you do not need any meditation, you're like, girl, I know, go ahead to the description, and I cannot wait to see you there. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this quick pile selection before we get into your readings. Here we have pile number 1. This is the Black Tourmaline. And this is actually a smaller, broken up piece of a way larger piece that I had. So this is pile number 2. This is just a stone, a rock from outside that I really felt connected to a while ago, and that I still love, okay? And pile number 3. I believe this is blue Aventurine, okay? It could also be, no, I believe this is blue Aventurine, okay? All right, you guys, piles number 1, 2, and 3. I cannot wait to see you at your reading. Group number 1, welcome to your reading, babe. You picked Black Tourmaline, a stone that is widely and commonly known for protection. Okay, so we're going to set this right over here next to our beautiful setup here. Spirit's definitely telling you when it comes to effortless manifestation, trust and having faith in how heavily guided and protected you are, pile number 1, is key. Okay, that's already a message I'm getting without pulling any cards out. So let's pull the cards and see what we get. We're going to lay everything out for you. We have soul wealth. Okay, and we're going to get, of course, deeper into the cards. We have the 5 of Cups in the reverse. We have kindness in the reverse. We have get a reading. That is so funny. I love when that card comes out. And I didn't even know that was one of the cards before I purchased the deck. As a tarot reader, I feel like it's just, I love it. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the tea when it comes to effortless manifestation for you. So when it comes to soul wealth, we're gonna get into we're gonna go into the book for this because I absolutely love this deck. Taylor Eden is the creator of this deck. She's a fellow YouTuber here. And if you guys don't know her content, if you've never gotten a reading from her, you should. As another reader, I love her. Okay. So let's see what it says here in the book. If I can find it in the book. Here it is. It says, pile number 1, embrace your soul's innate wealth. The desire for more wealth is strong. It radiates from you. At its core, this desire is pure and productive. From this desire to expand, you are guided to new levels of wealth. But there's a thin veil that separates desires from desperation. From desperation, you are bound in place. For when you identify with the lack, you are keeping yourself from the wealth that is available to you. You are being called to return to the wealth that is carried within your soul, okay? Soul level wealth. It says, stop looking to external measurements to inform you of your value. You are so much more than whatever money you do or do not possess. You have so much more value than could ever be reflected in the physical world. Begin to remember the wealth of your soul. Embrace your innate value. Reacquaint yourself with the immense value that you carry just by being you. From this place, pure desire can emerge and lead you to the wealth that is always available to you. Pile number one, this card, this is exactly why I wanted to read this out of the book, because I know for a lot of you that just already hits home for this reading. And I want to elaborate on this passage or paragraph and really say, when we are on our journeys, especially as spiritual people, especially as people who maybe practice divination or who seek advice and guidance through divination, even if that be means of astrology or otherwise, we can find ourselves leaning on those things. Spirit's telling you, you do not have to lean on anything. And now, it's funny that, we're telling you when it comes to effortless manifestation, you have to understand the difference between desperate, scraping for things, calling for help, screaming for help, and feeling prepared and knowing that your desires don't have to be desperations, knowing that your desires are desires because they're possible for you, okay? And this get a reading card out here, I'm kind of jumping ahead of myself, but this get a reading card out here is really telling me, like, pile number one, this is not about exiling any spiritual means or any helpful things that you use, any of your coping mechanisms, unless they are unhealthy, which we'll get into. Spirit's telling you, and I'll read it here, use divination to understand your desires and your path, to understand this. Sometimes we use divination to fix. This isn't about fixing anything. You don't have to fix any part of you. At a soul level, when you are relaxed and you are laid back, that is where your desires lay, and that is where true manifestation lays for you. Okay, pile number one, effortless manifestation comes from soul level attraction. Okay, not desperate. I need. If I don't have this, then this. If I do have this, then this. It comes from, I desire to have this thing. And not even to have, right? I desire to experience this thing. I desire the emotions that come with this thing. I desire the experiences and the people that come with this thing. And not only will that thing come, but those experiences and feelings and emotions and manifestations will start to come as well. You're going to see a big difference, pile number one, in how you manifest as soon as you start to understand and embrace my soul innately, inherently has a baseline level of wealth that I can build upon. You see what I'm saying here? Now, with the kindness card, be guided by your heart, let go of logic and rationality. This is coming out in the reverse. Spirit's telling you, stop listening to your heart, actually. And not completely, but you need to stop leaning on, well, if it feels good, I'll do this. If it doesn't feel good, I'll do this, right? Sometimes when we do that, we get stuck in the comfortability. For example, if you're someone who practices or uses tarot themselves, like on a daily basis, if you are doing this and pulling a card every day, but you're not taking actionable steps, what are you really doing? You are flooding yourself with questions and answers. How do I build and fix, right? I need more and more to understand. But you're not doing anything with that, right? You're actually teaching your mind and your body and your soul that I need to search outside of myself to feel good, to feel my baseline, to feel this frequency that's positive and healthy and enjoyable, which is not true. Spirit's saying kindness, don't take kindness for weakness. That could be true in this case, but Spirit's really wanting me to get at, like, Don't use your kindness as an excuse. Don't use being kind to yourself as an excuse. Sometimes, pile number one, we have to be hard on ourselves. We have to take accountability and be like, you know what, babe? You need to stop searching for this and this and this and going here and here and here looking to feel wealthy. You are wealthy, period, point blank. You deserve wealth, period, point blank. Not because of what you do, not because of what you have, not because of what you're going to get, but because you do, period. Okay, this Five of Cups tells me, especially as a piece of advice for you, pile number one, stop crying over spilled milk, baby. Some things are over and they're meant to be over. And the things that are not yet over are not yet meant to be over. So understand that when you are connecting with this innate source of wealth within you, when you are connecting with your inner value, the things that you truly align with will align with you. You don't have to be worried about, will I connect? Do I have to do this? Do I have to do that? What if I don't do this? What if I don't do that? Okay. I almost want to say guaranteed, right? Free will is a thing, but Spirit's definitely saying here, if you can spend more time understanding where your wealth lies or where your wealth wounds, right? Things that you need to heal, confirmation, the things that you need to heal, start pinpointing that now. That's what you can start doing today, is pinpointing, where are my wealth struggles? Where are my unhealthy money mindsets, and how can I fix them? If you need help, you guys, you can comment below. I have plenty of programs and services for you to unpack this and give you truly everything that you need, the full blueprint, okay? If that's something that you are interested in. If not, you can always do the work on your own, which I highly encourage as always, and just return here for more advice. All right, group number one, definitely check out your rising sign. The timestamps are in the description below. And I cannot wait to see you there. And if this is where we're parting ways, I cannot wait to see you either in a one-on-one program with me or right back here on my YouTube channel. Group number two, if you pick this pretty stone here, this pretty rock, it's not a boulder, it's a rock. Is that what he said? Or was it the opposite? I don't know. But this is a beautiful stone here. It makes me think of like a fossil, you know? So Spirit's definitely telling me the past is significant, or past lives, maybe childhood memories. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a card like the Six of Cups to come out, the Nine of Swords to come out, something that tells me that you've been thinking and reminiscing. There's a sense of nostalgia. So let's see how this plays into how you are going to effortlessly manifest your desires starting today, group number two. We have financial flow, okay? This did come out in the reverse, but we will keep this upright just for now. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, beautiful. Self-mastery. If you are someone who's into self-mastery, into becoming a better version of yourself day by day, you definitely, number one, enjoy my YouTube community. So go make sure you subscribe and read those lessons. They're super short and actually helpful. Okay, things that I learned from experience and things that I just know. So definitely check that out. And also, if you're interested in self-mastery and in a spiritual sense, or even not a spiritual sense, you'd definitely be interested in a couple of my high-ticket programs that I have for you. So check that out in my description as well. We have Ask Your Angels, beautiful. We have Receive coming out in the reverse. So when it comes to effortlessly manifesting your desires, group number two, Spirit's telling me it's all about finding your flow. It's all about finding the flow state, okay? You know how I feel like that became a popular kind of term or popular concept, right? Especially over the last, I'd say like 2 years. Flow state, flow state. What is flow state to you, pile number two? That is one thing I would like you to comment down in the comments below, right at the beginning of your reading. What does flow state look like and or mean to you? And at the end of your reading, I want you to answer that question again and ask yourself if that changes or how that changes, especially as someone who's going from pushing to manifest to effortlessly manifesting, okay? So let's go ahead into the book really quick. This is a lovely deck by Taylor Eaton. I love her content. I love her books. well, decks and guidebooks, but I love her guidebooks. So we're going to go ahead and get into this one, okay? Financial flow, tune into your unique money pattern, okay? Again, finding your own flow states. It says, there are infinite ways that money can flow to you. It can come when it's expected, or it can come out of the blue. It can come through work or as a gift. Regardless of how money comes to you, you have a unique rhythm with it. So you could have possibly Pisces or Aquarius. I'm also hearing Uranus in the second house. You could have an earth sign in the second house, but that could be aspect of something else. If you're interested in astrology content, astrology readings, just, check the links. We got everything, okay? It says, maybe money comes to you when you have a season of work followed by a season of rest. Or maybe money comes to you when you're immersed in work or maybe money comes to you when you are immersed in work that you are passionate about each day. Perhaps money flows to you when you release all worry around it. Or maybe money flows to you when you spend time in gratitude for it each day. Start paying attention to when money comes into your life. Look for the patterns it follows, but be careful not to fall into the trap of believing that money only comes to you when you struggle, or when you're stressed, or when you're exhausted. Money might be flowing in those circumstances because you feel confident in it, not because you're suffering. That just gave me freaking chills. And I feel like that's one of the biggest things here. You have been receiving. It's not that you don't receive. And I feel like I said this in the introduction, the pick a card introduction, right? It's not that you haven't been manifesting. It's not that you haven't received. It's the frequency that you are in when you're receiving is the reason why you are not receiving effortlessly at this time. Spirit's telling you, if you want to receive effortlessly, group number 2, it's going to come from you understanding your unique money path. It's going to come from you understanding the way I make money is the way I make money. It's not going to look like how other people make money. Okay, especially with this 8 of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? Spirit's telling you literally today, sit down and do some work on your self-concept, your money concept, and not how, we said not how, and when money comes into your life, okay? How do you feel when money's coming in? How do you feel before the money comes in? What circumstances do you usually find money coming in abundance? What circumstances do you usually find money trickling in, sprinkling in, not really coming in abundance? It's very important, pile number 2, group number 2, that you dive into this. And I'm getting excited for you because it's that simple. It's that simple as journaling for a few days and unpacking this energy and understanding it, how it works specifically and uniquely for you. It says also, ask your angels, seek the divine. Your angels want to support you. Spirit's saying, again, it's not that you have not been manifesting. And I feel like that's one of the biggest reasons you're here, right? You're like, okay, I feel like I said in the book, I feel like I have to struggle to manifest. The 8 of Pentacles talks about effort. It talks about work. I feel like I have to really work to receive what I desire in abundance. It's not that I don't receive. It's that I receive bits and pieces, or I receive one thing and then just try. You know what I mean? Spirit's definitely saying it's not that you're not open to receiving. It's that you're not open to receiving in many ways. Okay, and in the grand scheme of things, if I had a problem manifesting money, I feel like this is not a bad one to have, so to speak. Okay, group number 2, I feel like, again, through some journaling and through some shadow work, you could definitely get this figured out, like within days, depending on how dedicated you are to understanding yourself in this way and understanding the patterns that have brought you here. Now, this 8 of Pentacles does tell me, again, this is about self-mastery. So this will take a little bit of time to not understand or figure out, but it will take time to, quote, work with, right? So it's like, for example, if you're someone who feels like you struggle to make money, and every time you're struggling and you're stressed, you end up getting it done, right? It's not because, like they said, it's not because you're struggling, it's because you're confident. So maybe this is over the next week or so, after you understand yourself and figure out when your money comes, how can you replicate that frequency, replicate that experience so the money continues to come? And even then, how can I even more effortlessly lean into this frequency without having to replicate action, right? And that's when you will, I'm hearing, reach mastery, okay, which is super, super awesome. Astrology could be super significant, is what I'm hearing. So, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, we said Uranus as well. That's mainly what I'm picking up here. Those could be significant for you. Look into your birth chart. Look at those placements. Look into your second house, 10th house, sixth house, those things of work and finances and dedication. You know, where do those things play a part in your life? Again, understanding the patterns and not asking after that, how do I make my money now? Asking, when do I expect the money to come? And when do I prepare myself, right? When do I lean into the frequency? Okay, group number 2, I love you. I appreciate you. Definitely check out your rising sign because there's more to say. I already know. This was a great reading, great advice for you. Definitely let me know in the comments, what does financial flow state look like for you, right? What does that mindset look like for you now? Is it the same or is it different? Okay. I cannot wait to see you at your second part of this reading. And if this is where we're parting ways, that is okay with me. I cannot wait to see you either on a one-on-one service with me or right back here on my YouTube channel. Bye, y'all.
Group number 3, welcome to your reading. You picked the Blue Adventure crystal, and let me tell you, not only is it gorgeous, but it's definitely a sign. When it comes to our alien messages, when it comes to effortlessly manifesting, your spiritual team and spirit guide are always there and always speaking to you. This crystal does represent the throat chakra as well as the crown, so when it comes to looking back, as soon as I said the throat and the crown, we have abundant assembly. We will get into the guides, of course. Abundant assembly, interesting. Yes, the Three of Pentacles, so OMG. The throat and the crown are super significant for you, not just when it comes to working with your spirit guides, but when it comes to working with people externally of you, okay? Wow, wow, wow. Group number 3. This is so tea. This is so interesting energy. We're definitely going to get into the book. Go to the guidebook and read this. I love this guidebook. This is by Taylor Eaton. She's one of Eaton. Excuse me. She's one of the readers here on YouTube that I not only enjoy, but I really look up towards, you know what I mean? I really enjoy how she does her content and I enjoy how she does her readings. So check her out if you're ever in need of different types of readings or different style of readings that I offer because it's really cool. I love it. Anyways, but not sponsored. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the guidebook for Assembly. I already feel like we're already getting the lives of working as a team, communicating well, downloading messages, sharing messages, pushing ideas back and forth. That's the vibe so far when it comes to effortless manifestation for you, okay? We could be significant as well. Let's go ahead and answer this. Of course, it says, seek out sisterhood across through connections. It's offered, well, it's through others that money flows to us, whether directly from them through the opportunities they offer us, or simply by means of the inspiration they awaken within us. It's for this reason that your journey to prosperity isn't meant to always be traveled alone. In fact, now's the time to assemble those who make you feel like anything's possible. Make new connections or even old ones. Seek out support and encouragement. Spend time with those who make you feel abundant just by being in their presence. Accept the opportunities for prosperity they offer with grace. Ask for help and let them support strengthening. There is no prize for doing it all on your own. See, you can have Capricorn, significant Capricorn placements as well. There is no prize for doing it all on your own. Very good. That is what you need to do when it comes to effortless manifestation. That is why you have not been manifesting effortlessly because you've been trying to do everything by yourself, even without your spiritual guides and team, is what I'm hearing. You get messages from your spiritual guides and team and you don't follow through. You don't look them up, you don't do further research. You ask your team and your spirit guides to come through on things, you ask them to help you with things, and you need a little bit of help, which again, you don't dive deeper where they help you out. There's no follow-up, you know what I mean? Spirit, I'm not saying that you don't know how to make you feel bad or anything, but spirit's kind of like, yeah, you need to light a fire under their BUTT because there's some level of, how can I say this? There's some level of, this is more than hyper-independence for you, kind of thing. This is like a version of emotional avoidance for you, the way that you work, the way that you keep yourself busy, and the way that you feel like everything is on me, right? It's just telling you, that's getting you further for your goal, which is effortless manifestation. If you want to manifest effortlessly, that's a soft 444 as well. If you want to manifest effortlessly, you have to understand that stability isn't going to come from one leg. You need 2 legs, okay? And if you are a piece of furniture, you likely need 3 or 4, okay? You can't do it with just one. And if you were to do it with just one forever by yourself, can you imagine how exhausting that would be? Can you imagine how quickly the table would break with one fucking leg? Do you see what I'm trying to say here? Spirit's telling you, you need to start to do the shadow work, okay, and uncover these parts of you that have been, what does it say, repressed and abandoned. Spirit's telling you there are a lot of things that have happened that maybe have scorned you, that made you feel like I need to do this by myself. There are a lot of things that have happened that maybe have convinced you, or that you have leaned on and created beliefs surrounding the fact that I have to do it by myself, I can't trust other people to come through, I can't trust other people's stories, so I have to speak up, nobody's going to understand. All of these things are beliefs. When you do your shadow work and you unpack these beliefs, I have various services that can help you through this. Or if you just want to comment something, one question below, I would be happy to answer. Because this is not teamwork, this is about society, this is about you finding people with a like mindset. This is about you finding people who understand you, people who want to work with you. So this is not about searching and scraping and looking around desperately for people to understand you and get you and appreciate you and value you. This is you shining, this is you doing your shower work and understanding yourself so deeply that when you meet someone, you resonate with it immediately. You know. Okay, this Three of Pentacles literally says, teamwork makes the fucking dream work, okay? Self-exploration is out in the universe. It says, peel off the false persona and get to know yourself to find truth. Spirit's saying, this is more than just keeping myself busy. You might not even realize that this is a mask that you're wearing, but this is why you need to do your shower, okay? If you don't know what shower is, if you help with that comment below, I'd be happy to help you out to make content based around this, because it's very important, not just when it comes to manifesting wealth and material things, but when it comes to your happiness, when it comes to your stability, when it comes to contentment, when it comes to relationships, friendships or not, it matters. Understanding yourself and not allowing these parts of you to be so repressed and abandoned that you're triggered by anything, that you don't understand yourself, that you don't know why you have these reactions, you don't know why you don't understand this, you don't know how to this could even, since we're talking about money and finances, of course, this could be talking about, I can't find my soul tribe, I can't find people who want to partner with me, I can't find customers or clients who understand me. Why are you so desperately looking for people to get you? You need to be trying to get yourself, okay? Spirit's definitely like, there's so much more to you than meets the eye, there's more to you than just work, there's more to you than this one layer that you're keeping yourself stuck at. And when you allow yourself to think freely and bounce ideas between people, and when you allow, and even getting delegation, right? So when you allow everyone to have their own spots, their own job, so to speak, people can shine a lot brighter and a lot easier. That's what I'm getting for you, okay? Comment with me when you are allowed, when you allow yourself to seek some teamwork, seek some, equal and fair teamwork, collaboration, okay? This is not something you have to desperately look for and search for. It's something that will align with you, especially as you, again, do your shadow work, okay? I love you. I appreciate you being with me. This was a bit of a heavier first part of your reading, but definitely do not be afraid to check out that second part of the reading with the rising sign down in the description, okay? I love you. I appreciate you. If I do not see you right after my YouTube channel, I cannot wait to see you on a reasonable platform or in the service through the description. I'll put your website out, okay? I love you. See you later.
Hello to my fire sign risings. So if you are a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius rising or sun sign, if you do not know your rising sign, this is for you. We have, you can't have a positive AF life with a negative AF mind. And that is facts, okay? Let's see, we have Taurus energy coming out here. We have Destroyer, okay. Spirit's saying, and we're going to zoom all the way in here because why not? Spirit's definitely saying, where am I at? If you are looking to, what's a good way I can put this? If you want happiness, you're going to have to be looking in a different place for it. Because how are you going to find the happiness you desire if you're being Taurus energy, if you're being stubborn, if you're being, so hard-headed with yourself and you're not giving yourself the time and the patience and the grace to be like, you know what, let me stop this negative train of thought where it is right fucking now, and let me be, let me hold myself accountable and let me think some happy thoughts and go do some happy shit. Okay, it says you can't have a positive AF life with a negative AF mind. If you find yourself with a head full of crap, go watch some videos of babies laughing, or goats, excitement fainting, or old people cursing. It's helpful to think of laughing as a mental pooper scooper. You gotta get the turds out so you have room for fresh and lovely thoughts. Exactly, okay? My fire sign risings. When it comes to effortless manifestation for you, you need to understand it takes a lot more effort. You know how they used to say, I don't know if it's people still say this, but it takes a lot more effort to frown than to smile. That's the energy I'm picking up. It's taking a lot more of your effort and energy to stay in this negative mindset and this negative energy rather than just destroying it, letting it go, stop being stubborn, let that shit go, terminate it wherever it is, okay? You could have a fear of ending things, of letting things go. Another Taurus kind of attribute, I know that you're a fire sign, but Taurus came out for a reason, okay? You could just be in this energy right now. This is why you're off of your game, okay? Not manifesting effortlessly. It's because you're in this Taurus energy when you need to be in your fire sign energy. Don't be careless, okay? Don't put yourself or others in danger when it comes to, looking for a good time, looking for fun, looking for excitement. But stop being stubborn and go out there and try to enjoy yourself, okay? Because the more turds you leave in the litter box, the more it's gonna fucking stink. I love you. I cannot wait to see you either right back here on my YouTube channel or in a private reading. Make sure to subscribe and comment below what other content you want to see from me. Bye, y'all. Hello to my water sign risings, or if you don't know rising sign, my water sign sons. Okay, so this is Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Let's go ahead and get you an additional message when it comes to effortless manifestation. Prayer is dope AF. Okay, I feel like this is amazing, especially since you're a water sign. I can't tell how much you can see that, but especially since you are a water sign, it's no surprise that prayer is something super easy, effortless, and beneficial, useful for you. Okay. Oh, look at that, Pisces. So extra confirmation. If you're a Pisces, definitely start this today. Try this today. This is telling you that when you pray, you align yourself with these etheric energies. You align yourself with manifestations bigger and beyond you. We also have identity thief, copycat stalker. This could be literal. So this could be someone literally using your identity. So if you have had suspicions about that, this could be a confirmation. If not, take out resonates, do what you got to do. Also, this is spirit telling you, be mindful of who has access to your private belongings. And that's in a literal sense, in a spiritual sense, especially when it comes to spell work and hoodoo. This is a big thing, keeping your belongings belonging to you, okay? Because you never know what someone can do with your stuff. Spirit's telling me prayer is dope as fuck is definitely telling me like effortless, and there's a bit of a variation when it comes to the word effortless, right? Effort can look different for everyone. What some people feel like is effort, other people might not see that as effort. But for you, I feel like objectively, this is effortless for you, okay? My water signs, you have all of this emotion already. You know how to wear different, and maybe this is why this identity thief card is coming out too, is kind of wearing different hats, right? So you know how to tap into different emotional energies when need be. And even if you don't see that as a strength, it is. And you can use that when you're praying, when you're manifesting, when you're speaking to spirit. And that's what praying is, just speaking to spirit, letting your wants and desires and thoughts be known. When you're doing that, it can be so, so powerful. And you can tap into, again, a completely different realm, okay? It says, seriously, spend a little time asking the universe for what you want, even if you're speaking into the void. At the very least, you'll hear your own wish list and get a better idea of what you really do want. And you might even figure out what the first baby step is to getting it. At the very best, there's a strong ass genie in the sky who will magically grant you all of your wishes. Do you hear what I'm saying? This Pisces energy tells you, not only does it confirm the water sign energy here, the emotional energy here, but it tells me the manifestation energy, the creation, not just manifestation, the creation energy that you hold is magnificent. And if you can imagine it, you can have it, okay? But it just happens to be that for you, my water signs, the connection there is your emotions, okay? It's that this is what I want and I desire. And actually, let me rephrase that. The connection is your voice, right? It starts with your emotions. What do I feel? What do I desire? That's what you hold on to. And from that point on, you connect your emotions and your manifestation through this connection and communication with spirit. I really hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, you can always comment below and say, what did you mean by this? Okay. You will not offend me. All right, I love you. I appreciate you. My water signs, pray. If you do one thing today, start today, pray, okay? Maybe for like 60 seconds a day. Just speak to spirit. See what it does for you. See what you hear, okay? Not just from spirit, but from yourself as well. You might surprise yourself. Can't I wait to see you either in another reading here on my YouTube channel or in a one-on-one service or program linked below. Bye, y'all. Hello to my air signs, my air sign risings, or if you don't know your rising sign, my air sign suns, air sun signs. Whatever the case have you, if you are a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, this is for you. The moment you start acting like life is a blessing, it starts feeling like one. Okay, that's tea. That's tea. When it comes to effortless manifestation, we have Virgin in experience, God or Goddess. There is something, I don't want to use the word pure because it can feel like hit or miss, but there is something so etheric about your energy that it feels clean. It feels genuine. It feels feels like a sigh. It feels like a breath of fresh air. And Spirit's definitely saying here, as soon as you start to recognize yourself and your energy and your experience as this breath of fresh air that other people see and experience you as, oh my God, will you start to manifest effortlessly. A lot of the effort that you experience comes from this thought process that I don't have enough experience, I don't have enough this, I don't have enough that, I need to do more of this, I need to do more of that. I'm not good enough yet. I'm not at this level yet. I can't do this without being this. I need this to do this. Like, there's all of these qualifications that you are needing from yourself. You need to prove yourself over and over and over again for what? You know what I mean? It says, get grateful, get grateful, get grateful, okay? If you're looking for answers, the easiest fix to any problem is to start with gratitude. Look around and name something that's awesome. Do you have a truly amazing cat? Fuck yeah. What's awesome? What's awesome about that cat? Aren't you glad it's alive? Don't you hate cats? I mean, do you hate cats and don't have one? Isn't it amazing that you don't have to live with one of those furry little creeps? Okay, now keep going. Do you see what they're saying here? Like, you're always going to be able to look at positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. So choose the fucking positive. You know what I mean? Like, sure, positive side. I mean, sure, negative side. I'm inexperienced. I don't have the experience to be a doctor yet. I don't have my doctorate. I can't be a doctor. Positive side. I have all of the brain in the fucking world to absorb that knowledge and become a doctor. There are people, you know, negative side. I don't have what it takes. I don't have the money. I don't have enough this and that to become what I want to become. Positive side, there are people who have had less than you who have became more. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a dig. That's a sense of reality check, right? That's what you need for my air signs here. There's so much that you can do, and air signs in general are known for doing and experiencing and going with the flow. So lean into your natural energy and go with the flow and learn the things that you have to learn. Spirit's also telling me, see yourself as this goddess that you are. See yourself as this god that you are. Because the more that you tell yourself, I don't have to do this and this and that. I am divine the way that I am, and I'm a god or a goddess the way that I am. And when a god or goddess walks or acts or thinks or is, then so mote it be. So mote it be. Fuck. It's manifested. You see what I'm saying here, my air signs? So don't overthink it. Okay. And also, don't put yourself down. Don't try to tell yourself you need to prove to yourself, because that is not the case. Okay? I love you. I appreciate you. If you need any one-on-one guidance, if you need any one-on-one lessons or advice, link in the description below. My website is there for you. And of course, if you're not interested, you can always visit me right back here on my YouTube channel. Bye, y'all. Hello to my Earth sign risings, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, or my Earth sign suns if you don't know your rising sign. Let's get into this effortless, manifestation. Okay, y'all, this is C. So for my Earth signs, when it comes to effortlessly manifestation, effortlessly manifesting, it says it's okay to start the fuck over if you have to. That's something that when it comes to Earth signs, I feel like you guys have a hard time with, and I'm a Capricorn rising, so I kind of get it, right? You want what you want the stability, and a lot of the times you are in it for the long haul, but restarting and having to refresh and having to work from scratch and lose, quote, lose that stability or perceived stability, it can feel like really shifty and it can make you feel unstable, okay? It says, did you fuck up? Start over. Did things fall apart? Start over. Every day isn't a new beginning. Every moment is. Deep as fuck. I know, right? Quit holding on to old mistakes and shit. Just start the fuck over. Spirit saying you could definitely have a potty mouth. I feel like that's the most person I've seen in the cards so far. The Spirit's definitely saying, like, yeah, fuck it. That's what you need to do. You need to scream to the top of your lungs. Fuck it. Fuck it, who cares? Right? Like, there is something that's so not only attractive, we're going to get into this major sex appeal card. There's something not only majorly attractive, but there's something literally manifestation wise attractive or attracting about your energy when you don't give a fuck and when you're doing things because of the fuck of it, not because I need to, but because you know what, this is going to get me where I want to be. Fuck it. Okay, whether that looks like starting over, or whether that looks like going backwards a step or two, or whether that looks like more than starting over, starting from scratch, whole new idea. You know what I mean? Don't like be kind to yourself, be nice to yourself. There's signs like I'm getting this vibe that it is good to have standards for yourself, of course, but you can have high standards and keep your expectations realistic for yourself. Not have your expectations be so high that you're putting this unrealistic pressure on yourself or on others, okay? Now, with this major sex appeal, definitely if you're interested in learning more about the sexual side of yourself or sexual astrology, check my website. I have some new programs and offers up there for you when it comes to learning more about that based on your natal chart, your birth chart. So that can be significant. Look into your birth chart and find the parts of your chart that scream confidence and lean into those. You might have, maybe you have an earth sign, Venus, right? Lean into that. You feel more comfortable in that earth sign energy. You feel attractive. You feel like you're magnetic in that energy, right? And that's just an example, but it gets so specific for you based on your specific chart. So definitely link in bio if you're interested. Spirit's telling you everybody wants you. Okay, you've got the look, you've got the vibe, you've got the feel. The only thing you don't have is the confidence. The Spirit's telling you if you continue to give and give and give this energy away without doing a reality check and without going back to yourself and being like, do I need to start over? Do I need to start from scratch? Is this what I want to do? Or is this just getting me attention? Is this what I want to do? Or is this just the road I've been on this whole time? Is this what I feel like is going to get me somewhere? Is this what I feel like is actually effortless and actually manifesting what I want without me having to push and desperately try? Or have I just gotten used to this way of getting it done? Okay. Spirit's wanting you to unpack that. And Spirit also wants you to understand that you don't have to overdo it and overgive and overwork and over push your energy to manifest. That's the complete opposite of what you're wanting and what we're talking about here. When you lean into your natural sense and ability to attract, you will manifest with ease, okay? Effortlessly, okay? I love you, my earth signs. I appreciate you. Again, if you're looking for one-on-one guidance, or if you're looking to unpack yourself and your journey and align yourself with your manifestations even deeper in any way, you can do that with me one-on-one through my website. Or, of course, you can visit here for free tarot readings anytime. I love you. See you later.